Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube session, Trade Live with Precise Radar. Today is 16th of July and this is Asian session. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. So with that, we move on to our live analysis. Okay, the key data, okay, that is going to be out today is just give me a minute. Okay, we have pound CPI data, which is out at 1400 hours 2 p.m. Singapore time, and we have a core PPI month on month from the US. This is from the US, and I think that's about it, only the PPI. So yesterday the CPI came out to be a bit mixed. So today's PPI market is expecting slightly higher than the previous, which is 0.2 on both the core and the normal PPI. So with that, I think we move on to our live analysis. So let's see this. Okay. Okay, looking at this, we have a couple of data. A couple of orders we have keyed in. In fact, all the orders we have keyed in. So let's do. And right now, I think we are only holding one short Nasdaq. Okay, so that is something we are just holding. So other than that, we don't have any orders filled. So as far as yesterday's trade is concerned, okay, we were initially morning we were doing very well. Then later we got stopped out, and it was a typo error, and we took a big lot size on the gold. I think that, but I think finally we managed to fight back. But still, we are still underwater by I think it's about 3.5%, 3.5 to 4%. So we need to recover this loss. So let's move on to our analysis. Okay, if you look into this euro dollar, okay, we look into this euro dollar. This is giving us a final target of for this week is about 11450. Okay, 11450. That's the final target, or slightly higher, which can be 11530. Okay, 11530. That should be your near-term target. So we have two targets, which is 11450 over the week, and another one is 11530. Then we have on the daily. Okay, on the daily, this is still is a corrective down, and if we see a projection from here, we should see the price heading towards 115 for today. Okay, 11530 and 115 for today. So we will take it as 115 or 11530. Okay, as for today's target. But since there is a data out from PPI, so we will take it as 115. Okay, 115 as another figure. So now we go on into the trade for scalping and day. So we can go for a buy at 115 stop 11470 and TP at 11545. So that would be one trade. And another trade is we would try to go for a sell about 11650. Okay, 11650 or slightly higher, okay, which is 11670. Okay, 70, and put a stop above this. Okay, above this, then we would see how we can manage this. Okay, so let's look into this. Then as far as this scalping entry is concerned, we can sell at 11630 and exit before 11590. So we have 4 orders. Okay, we are going to key in. So let's check all the orders. Okay, the buying weekly low 11450, stop at 11410, and this one is, we will key in the target at 11520. Okay, so this is the weekly adjustments which we have done. Then we have a scalping entry buying at 11580. Okay, 11580, stop at 11550 and 11630. So this is your scalping entry. Then we have a day entry which is selling at 11670, 117 stop, and 11560. So we can go in for one more trade which is selling at 11630. Okay, 11630, stop at 11660, and TP at 116 or 115. I think we'll put it as 116. Okay, so this one expiry is until 5, which is 17. 17 minus 5 is about 12. Okay, so we have 4 orders, one swing, one day is selling at 11670, then 2 scalping, 1 buy and 1 sell. Okay, 4 orders for euro. Okay, the next trade we are going to look for is pound. Okay, pound, remember there is a CPI data that is going to be out at 2. So now if we look on the weekly, okay, weekly right now this is coming, and we might see the extension towards 132.60 and 132.10. Okay, that should be your final target for this week, or worst scenario is 131.45. Okay, so that should be your maximum target. So then on the daily, okay, this is still showing more weakness, and we should see the price hitting 132.60, 132.60 or 132.80. Okay, 132.60 or 132.80 as the day trading target. So if we are going to go for a sell, we should be looking to sell somewhere 34.65, which is I mean, our stop loss should be above 34.65 or higher. Okay, or we can sell for 34.65 and stop loss above that. So since we have a data out, so we have to be a bit careful on this. So we would be going for a sell at 34.30. Okay, 34.30, and TP at 33.85 and 34.70 for a scalping entry. Okay, that is for the scalping entry. So let's see what how we can put in this order. So we have 4 orders on this again. Okay, we have a weekly low buying order which is 32.30, and the TP I think we can give it as 33.10 because we need to exit before 33.20. So this is a TP, because if we were being on the direction of the trend for a week, then we shouldn't be keying in the TP. But since this is coming towards the end of the week, so I think would rather put in a TP. So then we have a buy order at 33.65. Okay, this is for a scalping entry. Okay, but since there is a data that is going to be out, we will try to put it as slightly lower, 33.45 and 33.45, 15 and 33.85. Okay, so we are adjusting this level, buying at 33.45, stop at 33.15 and 33.85. This is a counter trend, and this is a scalping entry. So we will go for another entry which is selling at 34.30. 34.30, 34.70, that is the sell and hold, but since this is scalping, we will try to exit at 33.90, and this is expiry is we will give until 12 p.m. So we have 4 orders for pound, selling at a weekly. This is a weekly buy, daily sell, scalping sell, and scalping buy. Okay, so we have 4 orders. So let's move on to the next trade, which is the dollar yen. Okay, the dollar yen, when we look into the chart, we are expecting this final target to be towards 150.50. Okay, 150.50, or extension of this, which is 149.30 and 149.80. Okay, this is a conservative target, which is 49.30 and 49.80. So if we are looking on the daily, okay, the daily target, we should be seeing extension of this daily, which is 150. Okay, we can say about 150, 150 and 149.60. Okay, so this is the daily target. So now the scalping entry, we can go for a buy or we can go for a sell. Okay, sell at 49.30, exit within this level, or we will go for a buy at 48.45 and exit before 49. Okay, so I think the weekly target is 150.50. So more or less, I think we have all the figures needed for the entry. So we have a weekly target which is 50.50, selling at 50.90. So we will put it as a 49.80. as a target. Then remember, we have one day trading and 2 scalping. So 2 scalping and 1 scalping is selling at 49.30 and exiting at 49.80. 40, sorry, 48.90. Then we have okay, we have 48.45. So this one, I think we'll put expiry. Actually, we can put it this today, but the exit should be 49 because this is a scalping entry. Okay, scalping entry. So for for day trading buy, we should be holding a buy because we should be going for a buy. So the buying level should be around 48.10 or 48.15. Then exit should be about 49.60. So this is going to be a buying day trading 48.15, stop 47.80, and TP 49.50. Okay, so this is a day trading order. So we have 4 orders for dollar yen. Okay, one is a scalping buy, scalping sell, which is this two, 48.45 and 49.30. Then this is a weekly sell and a daily buy. Okay, so we have 4 orders. So I think that is also good to go. The next one we are going to look for is Aussie. Okay, Aussie, we will try to go for this Aussie trade. So the weekly target for Aussie is, okay, market has come down, so we can look for 63.80 or 64 as a weekly target, and minor one should be about 64.40. Okay, 64. 64.40. Okay, 64.40 or 64.20 should be a final target. So we would go for a buy on the so-called this is a final target 64.20. So the daily is just turning down, and this still consolidating. So the daily target should be around 64.85 or extension of this level, which is 64 half. So that should be your maximum target for daily 64 half, 64 half or 64.85 or somewhere in between. Okay, so what we will do is we will try to go for a right now I think this is taking some support, so we need to see that 65.80 is our stop loss, 80 or 85. Okay, so what we can do is either we can go for a sell at 65.60. Okay, we go for a sell at 65.60 or 55, and the stop has to be above 85. So that is for day trading. For scalping, okay, let's look at the 15-minute. I think 15-minute is still consolidating, so we should see the price hitting 65.45. So we'll sell one at 65.45 as scalping, exit before 65.20 or 65.10, and another one we will go for a sell at 65, 60 or 65. Then we'll try to go for a higher level. Okay, and I think the buying is out because market has already started turning up, so we don't want to go for a buy on this trade. So let's see the orders we have given for Aussie. We have a weekly buy, which is 64.20 weekly low. So we will exit at 64.80. Then we have a buy order. I think that one, I think we already let go this because we can't be seeing this. Then here, this is daily. We need to do the adjustments. We will try to sell at 65, 90, and this is a day order, selling at 65, 65, and 65, 90. So now we got to key in a scalping entry, which is selling at 65, 45. Okay, 45, 70, stop, 65, 25, and this is until 12 o'clock. Okay, 12 o'clock. So this is Aussie. We have only 3 orders. Okay, one is a scalping, one is a day trading sell because we are going in the direction of the market, and one is a counter buy or the target buy, okay, which is 64.20. Okay, because the weekly trade we have missed the entry. Okay, so I think all the currencies we have set. So now we will try to go for the gold gold trades. So the gold, we have 3 types of gold orders. One is gold US, then gold euro, and gold Aussie. So as far as this gold US is concerned, I think we have already seen the high. Now is rejected. So now this is going towards the direction of 3283. So this is the should be a final target, or before that we should see the price turning up. Okay, so then if you go on to the daily, okay, yesterday was a down day, but still within the congestion, so if you're looking for a day target, we are looking for somewhere near 3308 and 3303. Okay, so that should be your day target, which is, we'll take it as 3303. Okay, 3303. So now we are into the scalping. Okay, the scalping entry, I think the market has seen the high. Okay, a high means high for the day maybe, but or not yet, but we just have to wait to give some more clues. So now if we are going for a sell on this, for day trading sell, we should be comfortably selling near 40. Okay, 38 or 40, that should be your comfortable sell for a day trading. Okay, then the swing trading buy, we would take it as this low, or we should be buying somewhere near 3303. Okay, 3303. So the weekly low, since this is making a higher lows, So this this low has to be higher than this. Okay, so that is the clue which we are getting based on the system. So we should see market stabilizing somewhere near this level. So what we can do is we will try to go for a buy on the weekly at 32.88. Okay, 32.88. Then daily buy is 33.03 and daily sell is 3340, and scalping we will try to enter near the market, which is about 30 half. Okay, so we have 4 orders based on this. In fact, we put an order to sell at 30 half. I think this is not filled. Okay, this is just missed again. So maybe we'll try to lower it to 29 half. 29 half and TP at 23. Okay, so I think we have all the informations needed for all the end orders. Okay, so this is the first one. We need to revise this to 32.88, 32.83, and we will put it as 32 or 33.02. Okay, so this is your weekly low we are expecting. Okay, so remember the daily sell, we were expecting sell at 40. So at this target we should lower it to 08 or 03. Okay, 08 or 03. So this is your daily target which we are expecting. So I think we put in an order early in the morning to buy at 16, which is not filled. The one I think we have to let go that. And now we have given an order to sell at 30 half. I think the one we'll just bring it to 29 half. 29 half, 35 half, and we'll put it as 22 or 23. Okay, this is a scalping entry, and this expiry we will give 2 hours from now. So which is because it's very close to the market. So 13 minus 5 is 8. Okay, 8. Okay, so we have one swing trading buy, which is a counter trend, and one day trading sell and one scalping sell. Okay, so we have 2 orders. So we will took, and in fact this morning we took a trade. Okay, we took a trade at 27 half, and we exited at 33 half. So this is the trade which we have taken this morning, which was a counter trend and which we made. So now we are going for a re-entry again. So gold US is done. Okay, now finally we look into gold euro and gold Aussie. Okay, so looking at the chart again, gold euro. Okay, gold euro on the weekly. Okay, this is pointing up. Okay, can you see the difference between the gold US and the gold euro? Okay, the thing, this is pointing up. The reason being is because of euro weakness. So we are expecting a support and go for the buy on the gold euro, and our target should be 2910 or 28995. Okay, we'll take it as 2891 or 2895. So daily is concerned, so we should be trading within 2837 and 2885. Okay, So we want to go for a buy. We can go for a buy near 2850 or 2840. Okay, 2850, 2840. Registering. Okay, 2840. Then if you look at hourly, hourly is also still in the range. So what we can do is we will go for one trade on extension of this level for the day trading. So we'll go for a buy at 2845 and exit before 2875 or extension of this level, which is about 75. So the day trading would be okay, first of all, let's go for the weekly. I forgot the figure. Okay, weekly, we are going to go for a weekly buy. Hold on. Yeah, weekly, the low is already seen at 37. So if that's the case, we will try to go for a buy at 2840. Okay, 2840 for the weekly buy, and the target should be extension of this level, which is 2905. Okay. Okay, let me register this on my mind. Okay, let's key in one by one. Okay, we have a buy order at 2845. Okay, this is a weekly. So that one we want to lower it to 40. Okay, 40. We'll put it as 35. And the target, since this is a range, so probably we'll just put it at 2885 first. Then later we'll do the adjustment. So this is going to be a weekly low. Okay, weekly low. So now your daily is, we are trying to go for a buy at 50. Okay, 50 and 44. Stop and 75 as TP. So this is your daily buy. Okay, daily buy. Then your scalping. Okay, scalping, let me look into the chart one more time. Okay. The scalping is, we can go for a we'll try to exit before 58, and we'll try to go for a sell at 70 half, because the high is 71. So the scalping, we would go for a sell. Okay, sell at 70 half and 75 half, and the TP is 58 or 60 half. Okay, this is scalping. We need to put the time. We will give until 5 or 4. 3. Okay, now is 70 is only 3 points away. So that means we can only give about 2 hours for this. So 2 hours, meaning to say 13 is 8. So we try to sell this at 70 half. So we have one day buy, one weekly buy, and one cautious sell. Cautious sell, meaning to say the scalping sell. Okay. So we can have, since this is a range trading, we can have one more sell on the day. Okay, I think that one, we will key in later. We don't have to key in now. We key in later. Okay, by the way, the gold sell is filled because early on we put at 30 half, was not filled. Now, we sold at 29 half. So we will try to re-look into this chart again and see whether any changes need to be done. Then we do. See, what you need to do is, see, we are giving so many orders. Your job, is when you sit in the driver's seat. Okay, you see here, this is wrong, because this is not a good sign, because it's already starting to break higher. So which means to say we need to take this loss and we have to wait for the next order to get filled. So let's go and change that. Okay, so this is what is needed from you. So since this is breaking the high, I'm trying to take a loss at 31. So that means $1.50 I'll take a loss because the price is broke the high. So if you look at the chart, so this is showing higher lows and higher highs, and the strength is expected to continue further. Okay, continue further because we have another 30 more minutes. So we are giving like so many clues on that. So we do. And also I think I may want to reduce this stop to 33. Why waste unnecessary money? Okay, so we'll reduce it to 33 half and try to close, take a loss of $1.50, and we'll try to re-enter again at either 40 or 38. Okay, that should be your level of focus, 38 or 40. Look for a market to turn down. Then finally we look into gold Aussie. Okay, this is a weekly target. This is still this is also saying that the weekly low is seen, okay, at 37. So we may see the price breaking 51 towards 5200. Okay, that is provided if it breaks this high. So we should be looking to buy at 5040. Okay, 5040. That should be your weekly low to go for a buy, and a stop below that. Then we look into daily. Daily is we are looking at this, or we will go for a buy on extension of this low, which is 5055. Okay, 5055. So 5055, 5040, two buying levels. Okay, we key in this first because we're getting too many figures in mind. So the weekly we have keyed in as 5055. So the one I think we want to lower it to 5040 and 5035, and I think we will just put a TP 5075, because the reason is we have too many orders. Sometimes we may not have enough time to do the adjustments, so we will put as a TP and the stop loss all together, so at least this can take place and work even though when we are not in front of a screen. So now we need to go for a buy at day trading. Okay, buy, and the target for day trading should be below the current high. Okay, so we will go for a buy. Okay, we'll go for a buy at 5055. Okay, so this is a far from where it is now, but I just want to just key in because of today's data. So just today's data might be either way, up or down, so we don't have to bother about this. So we just try to key in for a day trading buy. So we can also have a day trading sell, which is selling at 5135, which is below yesterday's high. So this is also a valid signal. So now we just have to key in the scalping signal, which is me see. Scalping is giving us a sell call, okay, with the price target of 90. Okay, either we go for a sell at 5120. Okay, 5120. then then the TP should be before 5095 or 5090. Okay, so I think this buying is out, cancel. We would go for a sell. Okay, sell 5120, stop 26 and 5100. And this one expiry we need to give because this is a scalping, so we will give about uh, two, 2 to 3 hours from now. So let's say 14 minus 5 is 9. So we will key in this with the expiry. Okay, so I think that's about it. All the orders are keyed in. Okay, and I hope for those of you who come in, you might be thinking, it's too fast. Maybe you may not understand how we are doing things. So but the main thing is, okay, we are doing it on a purpose, and we are doing it as a systematic trading. So that's the thing you need to understand. So we are keying in the orders, all specific levels, and once the order is filled, then we try to take action. Like just now, you see this gold, we were selling because the view changed instantaneously, because we were going for a near the market. And most of the time, when we do trades near the market or market, most of the time we be in the wrong direction. I mean, I'm not sure why. So, but sometimes, we have to, because the reason being is maybe we are in a hurry to take a trade, then, we are not looking at all the checks and all the possibilities. So that's one of the reason why we are being in the wrong side, especially when we go market. And that's why we prefer to go on a specific levels, and all these levels are valid levels. Okay, this is not like we just feel that these levels we like it, we take it. So if I can I can show you how effective is these levels based on the chart, and and we have a reason to do it. So, but the rule of the game, okay, I think you all should know very well, okay, how we work things is, the rule for the game is, okay, we should not miss any opportunities. Whenever there is an opportunity, we try to go without hesitation. Okay, so that's the rule number one. The second rule is we should cut our losses short, let our profits run. Okay, so when we make big. When we lose the minimum. Okay, I think just now the gold, I think, got stopped out. So, but I think we are still we just started today. Today session. Morning we already made $178, which we made about $6 profit, and now we lost $4. So we have still made $2, still in the money for today. But still, this is just the beginning of the day. Just today is the beginning of the day. So we have plenty of opportunities until the end of the day. So sometimes, we would be making good money during the Asian session. Sometimes it can be in the Europe session. Sometimes it can be in the US session. And sometimes all, so that would be the best day, when we are able to make money in all the three sessions. Then we might even make, at least, I'm saying, at least 5 to 10% per day. But it always doesn't happen, it doesn't happen always. So sometimes we just have to stick to the rules, play the game by the rules. Don't get panic, in the event if we get stopped out, try to come back, with fight back, with the covering your losses. So the rule mainly should be like this: should not hesitate to take a trade, should not lose opportunity, cut your losses short, let your profits run. Then you should not be greedy, you should not get fearing, all this plays a key role in trading. See, when you lose money, sometimes, and also our rule is very straightforward. We'll try to make 2% per day. Okay, we'll try to make 2% per day, minimum, and our risk also stick to the same. We should not lose more than 2 to 3% per day. So the moment once we lose that, then we would slow down a bit. That means, we'll cancel all the orders. Then we'll try to just focus on 1 or 2 orders, and we do it. So every day we got to keep doing it, and believe me, every day is not a Sunday. Okay, now you see here the gold euro got filled at 70 half. Okay, so now let's see the chart to see whether should we hold the trade, or should we wait for a better level. I see here, looking at this, okay, this is not a good sign, because we still have another 30 more minutes. So if that's the case, we have to take action on this. Okay, take action. We try to close it at 71. Okay, it doesn't matter whether we lose just 50 pips, then we should see whether we have any higher levels for a sell. So we don't have. So then we got to go for the next selling level. Okay, the one, I think, that is closed. So since this gold euro and gold US is going up, so we have a gold Aussie. So see whether it is nearby, that is another action we need to take. So this is about 12 points away. So maybe we want to raise this to another $5. And we need to go for a re-entry for the gold euro. So the gold euro, the re-entry should be, looking at the chart, we should be looking to sell at either 78 or 81. Okay, 78 or 81. So since we have another 30 minutes left, so I think we can comfortably go on extension of this, which is 77. Okay, 77 as a selling level. Okay, 77. But since this is 85, we don't want to lose anymore, so we'll try to put it as 82. Okay, further level 82, stop at 86, then TP at 73, or extension of this level, which is 70 half. So we got to go and key in this order again. You see how the systematic we got to play the game. So we don't have to panic, we don't have to stress. So we will put it as 82. 82, stop at 86 half, then TP we will go for either 72 or 70 half. And this is a counter trade, so we need to give an expiry. We will give about 2 to 3 hours from now. Okay, 3 hours is 14:30. So 14:30 minus 5 is 9. Okay, 9:30. So we have keyed in a buffer entry for this. So we don't bother. I mean, like for instance, even though we see the only thing we have to closely monitor is the market should be turning before 82. That is the clue. So if the market, let's say, goes to 78, then market starts to fall or turn, then we should be going and hitting the market. Until then, we don't have to panic. So then again, so far I think we are still positive, so not to worry. So we have like 130, we are still make about $48 in the blue. So I think we can still no need to panic, and we see how this trade comes about and how this thing working. Okay, so for those of you who are coming in late, okay, I just let you know that okay, our our trading is is called systematic trading. So basically, we don't key in. I mean, uh, we try not to go at market orders unless we don't have any working orders. Then we will try to go on market. Otherwise, we will just key in the levels, wait, and we will give time for this orders to get filled. We'll give time minimum 2 hours to a maximum of 6 hours. So on that note, we can get the best price we want, if our direction is right. So if our direction is wrong, then we got to take action. Okay, now you see here, just now we have seen a Nikkei 225 got filled. Okay, so once it get filled, we just have to go and look into the Nikkei 225. Okay, let me because this is a cash, so let me share the new screen. Let me see. what we need to do is, okay, first of all, we need to raise our stop to 835. Okay, 835. Okay, then our TP, remember, 615, 525, 435. So we will revise the TP to 525. Okay, and that's it. So we just have to wait for the order to get filled. Once the order is filled, we will see whether we want to hold the trade or whether we want to close the trade. The reason why we are okay. So I think that screen has got no sound. Okay, let me. Yeah. So can you hear the sound? Okay. Can you hear now? Okay. Just now, I think when I showed the trading view, I did not set the sound. Okay. I think now you should be able to. Uh, okay. So now I think this should be fine. I think before I log off, okay, these are the trades we are working on. So again, I repeat, okay, doesn't mean that I key in so many orders. You got to key in all the orders. Okay, this is up to you to decide what you are trading and what you want to do and what you want to capitalize on. So you don't have to key in all the orders. So you only focus on what you are trading. So we are giving and I think by before end of the month we should be rectifying this issue because we will be using a different account, so we would not be confusing you. So I think this until end of the month you just bear with us. So then once we get a new account, then everything should be as normal. Okay. Okay. So thank you very much. I'll see you all again at 16:45 to do the adjustments of this trades, and we will move on from there. Okay. Thank you and good luck.